Hi, I'm Kathleen Hudson, the founder and director of the Texas Heritage Music Foundation and an English professor at Schreiner University, the home of the Texas Heritage Music Foundation in Kerrville, Texas. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about my adventure in Spain. I will keep that short because it could be a long story. I also want to talk to you about a very important festival coming up and a few pointers to some things in the future. First, my trip to Spain. My first time traveling alone to a new country. I started in Madrid with a Bob Dylan concert. I went to Granada for another Bob Dylan concert. I saturated myself with flamenco music. I stayed at lodging provided by Airbnb, and I had a spectacular trip on the road. Thank you, Jack Kerouac. And thanks to a dear friend of mine, Mark Sheldon, I was gifted with a book, The Lonesome Traveler by Jack Kerouac. So I'm reading that as I get home. One of the Texas connections, and there are many around Bob Dylan, in case you don't realize that, I'll give you a test someday. One of the Texas connections is Charlie Sexton. And when I was sitting in the Barclaycard Center in Madrid, a huge sports arena, 2 rows in front of me, I saw Charlie Sexton. We were both watching the opening band, none other than a wonderful group from Los Angeles, David Hidalgo, Steve Berlin, who just produced the new Tex Maniacs album, and this Los Angeles band, by now you know I'm talking about Los Lobos, they were actually rocking the crowd, and I got to watch Charlie Sexton just nodding his head and pointing. Seems he's a fan too. Of course, those of you who are Dylan freaks, you know that Charlie Sexton then went to play guitar with Bob Dylan, which he's been doing for a long time. So there's that Texas connection, and I can't say enough about Los Lobos, by the way. Any chance you get to see them, especially in Texas. I saw them at Flores Country Store. Thank you, Becca Payne. I think they're one of her favorite bands. And just keep your eyes open in San Antonio. Keep your eyes open, maybe not for the whole band, maybe David Hidalgo. Now, that's just a little bit about my Dylan experience. Let me move into a full-blown Texas experience. In case you don't get this magazine, Texas Music, I want to recommend that you do get it because it will tell you so much. I actually was interviewed by Stuart Ramser before he started the magazine. He was creating a proposal for a business class in college. So he came to Schreiner and interviewed me about the need for the magazine. Well, now here we have the very, very successful magazine. And as you can see, Viva Big Bend. That's what's going on July 23rd through the 26th out in Marfa, out Big Bend way. And I mean, the list of bands alone will knock you out. So if it's not too late, jump in your car and head west. I'm actually still thinking about it. Now, with that said, a quick rundown, tribute to Doug Somm, J. Boy Adams, Mayu and Broussard. And they're going to be playing for the 290 Texas show this Saturday night, by the way. Soul Track Mine, they'll be playing for the 290 Texas series in August. So, those are just a few tips, and check out the magazine, go online, check out the Texas Heritage Music Foundation, like us on Facebook, and always check out the Hill Country calendar because that's where you can find out what's going on in the Texas Hill Country. With that, let's go on the road.